From beautiful Tampa, Florida, it's All Star Weekend. Tom Gazzola and Chris Wescott with you here as we get set for what should be some exciting hockey action in one of the warmest places in North America, it feels like. Chris, I don't know how you're wearing this suit right now. You're very festive with that shirt, though. It's very nice.
It's very all-star, I thought.
Yeah,
so,
you know what? I'm quite comfortable right now. But getting to hockey here, Chris, we talked to some of the players today as they get set for the skills competition. Everybody obviously very excited for what should be exciting All-Star Weekend. What do you make of what we've seen so far?
Well, you know, it was media day today and met with a bunch of players, just kind of worked the room and talked to them. And there was a lot of topics that came up. You know, obviously goaltender interference was something on the ice, but nobody wanted to talk about it. They wanted to talk about the fun, because what they enjoy about this event is getting to meet their fellow NHL stars, because a lot of times, you know, we think that they know each other, they're just friends, but, you know, they battle and then they fly to the next city, right? So they don't get a lot of time to spend with each other. Anze Kopitar talked to him about Connor McDavid, said he's really looking forward to actually get to meet him and talk with him and get to know the person as well as the player. And he also said he's really happy he doesn't have to chase him around the ice and that he's going to be on his Pacific Division squad. Another good topic that came up, and we were going to talk about that, is Brian Boyle. And the former Tampa Bay Lightning forward, you know, diagnosed with cancer, and then he gets to replace Taylor Hall for the New Jersey Devils. He's here, and a lot of players said that they wanted to come together and talk to him and get to know him a little bit more and support him as well. So that was a good storyline.
Tremendous story, absolutely. Another interesting, it's funny you bring up Kopitar, because talking to Johnny Gaudreau, and we all know the Battle of Alberta, and Gaudreau says, I'm really excited to play with Connor McDavid. You know, he's so fast, and McDavid always speaks so highly of Gaudreau, so it's always funny to see Flames and Oilers get together and play on the same team, and to hear that they actually are eager to do it with one another is interesting as well. So they can kind of let bygones be bygones for a weekend and be teammates, which to me is always funny.
Well, and Gaudreau is a player that Connor has always said, I would love to play with him.
And they get that
and they did that at, with Team North America at the World Cup as well. So it is kind of interesting to see the rivalries go away, and they just use this to have fun, relax, and get to know one another.
Okay, let's take a look at the skills competition, because Connor McDavid, obviously the captain of the Pacific Division All Stars, is the defending fastest skater. He was the defending champion of that. We're going to see him again in that event. Who really out there is his competition?
I actually don't know. You know, we talked to players this morning about that at media day, and they all said, "Oh, he's just way too fast. You can't even defend him. You have to turn and skate with him." So when you actually let him line up and skate a lap around the ice and actually try and do it, there shouldn't be any competition.
He's going to win it again, I think. Yeah. Okay, and where else might we see him, do you think?
The puck control relay, and you know, we always talk about with Connor is that, yes, he's really fast, but one of the things he does that nobody else does is just he makes, you know, skillful plays at such a high speed. So you put him through an obstacle course. He used to build those when he was a kid in his driveway in Newmarket, Ontario.
Rollerblades,
So like we know that he can do that kind of stuff. So it's really going to be interesting to see how he competes against some other really skilled players.
All right, should be a very exciting event. The skills competition, always quite interesting. The fans here are very excited for this weekend. Obviously, there's Gasparilla, which is like the Stampede, but with
sort
pirates.
Of pirate festival on the beach or something.
Yeah,
absolutely. So this is Captain Gazzola here.
A lot of fantastic energy here for All-Star Weekend in Tampa. We've got you covered all weekend long.